Hey everybody, George here, Catholic Positive Energy. This is a video for the Goodsaidvibes playlist. Like I said, I don't use the waterfall here in these broadcasts. This is a totally separate segment, so these are not the same as my regular broadcasts, and these will only be uploaded to the Goodsaidvibes playlist. I just want to say I've been having, amazing last couple of days. This is a great time to, be a wrestling fan of the WWE or even AEW. I will be going to an AEW event, just within the next week and a half. It's going to be amazing. These are the ways that I live life to the fullest. And I just also want to say, I'll try to be a little bit more open about things going on in my own life. I'll admit, there's still a lot of things in my life that I don't have, and I'll admit I don't feel like I'm, the luckiest guy in the world. As a matter of fact, I don't feel like I'm lucky at all. And, so please continue to pray for me. But, one of the ways that I also try to feel that joy and happiness in my life is, like I say, being a wrestling fan for 20 plus years now has brought a lot of joy and happiness into my life. For those of you who have never seen wrestling, whether it's WWE or AEW, I encourage you to watch it, And they didn't pay me to endorse them. I'm just talking to you as a fan, but it's a lot like watching any other, sitcom, drama, detective show, anything you find entertaining. It's just another form of entertainment. And there's always something there for everybody. Whether you like comedy, drama, action, it's all there. And also want to say, so far I've been doing a lot of really big things this year. And I'm also going to be attending this really big Catholic convention for the first time. It's called the Los Angeles Religious Education Congress, LAREC, LAREC. It happens every February at the Anaheim Convention Center, which is within walking distance of Disney's California Adventure. I'm going this year for the very first time, and it's going to be great. And I'm not going to have a vendor's booth, but I'll be attending, and hopefully maybe some days in the future, maybe I will be able to have a booth and hopefully maybe be a speaker. But I'll definitely be wearing all my Catholic Positive Energy merch and be meeting a lot of great, amazing fellow Catholics. I know that, the Diocese of San Bernardino, will have a booth there in the vendor's hall. I've seen a lot of things on social media, so this will be great attending this. I love going to Catholic conventions, conferences. It's just, really amazing because, I love my faith. I love the Catholic faith, the Catholic Church. And even though I'm not called to be a priest or a monk, and I'm not discouraging people who are, even the laity, and this is something we all need to do, even those of us people who are not priests, nuns, deacons, or monks, well, we, the laity, need to also try to be good examples to others. Myself also working at a Catholic school, I am trying very hard to be a mentor and trying also to be a role model and a good example. And I'm not exalting myself above other people. That's never a good thing. We always need to try to be good examples to others, especially the laity. And even though the leaders of our Catholic Church would be like, Pope Leo the 14th, or our bishops, as well as our priests, we, the laity, need to also do our part as well. And we don't all have to make YouTube channels like Catholic Positive Energy, but we can live our faith with joy and happiness, regardless of what's going on in our personal lives. And believe me, there will be struggles. Life is filled with problems and, challenges. I mean, believe me, I've been through a lot and I'm still going through a lot. But I'm not going through any trauma. Just want to make that clear. But yes, definitely trying to find, happiness in this world. Hopefully it will happen. And loving my job, loving my life, and just being happy to be alive. These are always wonderful things. We need to always be happy to be alive. And if you're someone, let's say you could be someone who's going through trauma or whatever, or people you love may be struggling with some form of unhappiness and it may be dragging you down. I want you to know, if you're someone who's not happy to be alive, whenever you wake up every morning, or whenever you go to your job, whatever it is you do, whatever your purpose is in this world, if you're someone who's not happy to be alive every day, then I strongly recommend you to please try to rethink your thought process and be happy every day to be alive. Always be happy to be alive, whether you have a terminal illness, whether you may be an older person who's struggling with things, or maybe you're a young person who's going through a lot of difficult things. Always be happy to be alive and be thankful and blessed by Almighty God for the things you have in this world. Because here's something I've noticed. Even the saddest people on the planet, they still have people who love them, whether they know it or not. You do have people who love you. Everybody has people who love them. And if you're someone who feels like you're all alone, well, I certainly care about you. I certainly love you. I certainly want the best for you. And even if you're somebody who may be feeling lonely, you're always welcome to try to contact me through Catholic Positive Energy. I'll even tell you my email address, catholicpositiveenergy@gmail.com, 1 E between positive and energy. You can email me there. It's always nice to hear from fans, or if you're someone who's going through some devastation, I'll certainly try to be here for you. I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not trying to be, but I am someone who cares, and I throw a lot of sympathy at people who don't receive it from people who are more closer to them. I've noticed that sympathy is always something we need to give to those who are devastated. They deserve that. It's also a form of love, of compassion. Always nice to throw sympathy to those who feel wounded. And you know why? Because everyone is a child of God. And whether you know them personally, whether they may be strangers or whether they're related to you or not, everybody on the planet is a child of God. And we need to always treat others as fellow children of God. So hopefully, I hope you've been enlightened by my Goodsaid vibes. Like I said, that's my last name, Goodsaid. That's why I call it Goodsaid Vibes. And it's nice to try to introduce something new here on Catholic Positive Energy. This is only the second video I've done here on the playlist. The last time I tried to put a video here, it wasn't long enough, so it only ended up in the short videos, because those are less than a minute. So when I do these Goodsaid vibes, I'm always going to make sure that it's more than a minute, or at least more than 3 minutes, so it won't be considered a short video. It has to be longer than a certain amount of time. So thank you for watching my Goodsaid vibes, and if you ever have any questions or comments or ideas about things that you would like me to talk about on Goodsaid Vibes related to what I do here on Catholic Positive Energy, I'll be more than happy to hear them. Or if you want me to elaborate more on something you heard me say, maybe you want me to make things more clearer, I'll be more than happy to do that as well. But I care about each and every one of you, and I hope that you please continue to try to help me grow Catholic Positive Energy. And let's all try to spread some joy and happiness, love and sincerity, and some positive energy out into the world. And always remember to live life to the fullest. Thank you, and God bless you.